100
It is.
seconds.
We don't need a 10-second countdown. I don't think.
A 10-second is fine. 100. That's what that was.
Was that?
It was 100 seconds.
It felt much too long.
Yes.
Okay. Well, we're live.
Oh, great. Well, welcome everyone to an impromptu test episode of the Knife Nuts podcast. As you can see us. And
Yeah, well, two of us.
I say us, two of us, you can see Dave and myself. And we're just trying out some new software here, hopefully to bring you guys a new way of enjoying the Knife Nuts podcast with your eyes, you know?
Yes.
So we figured what better way to test this than to go over some new releases. Some of the stuff from, a couple episodes back, we went through a couple of the catalogs. But we missed a couple. We didn't go through Kizer or Wii or anything like that. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to, as you can see, we can share.
Yeah.
Our
advanced.
A little window. Yeah.
This is much.
It's like 2012 over here.
Now you don't have to follow along at home with your own catalog.
Right. So we're going to go to Blade HQ's website. We're actually already there. And
Yes.
We're going to go through their new releases and see what's coming and give you our first impressions.
You know what I just realized is I actually am not certain that the screen share actually gets recorded. We'll find out when we're done.
I would imagine that it does.
I would hope so, but I'm not 100% certain. All right.
Just based on the way that this is being presented.
Right, it looks like it should. So
Right.
I can only hope that it does. If it doesn't, that sucks.
Right.
But it's better than nothing. All right. So, start with Wii.
All right. Well, obviously one of the things they were doing was going big on the banter, right? So, lots of new versions of the banter coming out. I think
most of them are already out.
Yeah, most of them are already out, and that's one I haven't
zoom
seen
in.
before actually. So that one's like a dark blade with an OD green scale.
Green micarta, actually.
That's nice. Oddly enough, I just got some scales from Mr. Ben Banters himself. The one with the cats on it. Have you seen that?
I didn't know. I didn't even know this existed.
So he through his company NAFS, spelled KNAFS, produced some replacement scales for the banter, where they have space kittens all over them.
That's okay. Hold on. Let me go to his Instagram and see if I can.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. That's incredible.
It's great. So I have these scales. However, disassembling and reassembling the banter, you'd think would be pretty easy.
That looks very straightforward. So I'm scared of where this is going.
So in the show scale, there are inserts. So in the G10, they have an inlaid steel insert for where the screws go in, and also where the pivot is. So they're nested. I, for the life of me, cannot get them out of the G10 scale.
Huh. Yeah, they're probably press fit to extremely high
I thought
tolerances.
Maybe press fit, but I feel like they're epoxied in.
They might be. Has Ben advised anyone on how to do this?
Excuse me. Yeah, I actually talked to him. I'm like, hey, what did you do to get these things out of here? And he goes, I just tapped them a couple times with my ring finger and they came out. Let me tell you something. No amount of tapping that I've done has released them from their G10 prison.
Yeah, I've had things with press fit liners, and it's just like, don't have the equipment to whatever is happening here. It is not coming out.
It was not. So this is a job for Jake. So next time I see Jake,
right up Jake's alley.
I was really tempted to like pry them out of there, but I know it's gonna like mess up all the,
Wait, I can share this now.
But yeah, take a look. Pretty cool, right? I can't wait.
This is absolutely. They're gonna sell these, right?
They sold them. They're sold out.
Oh shit! I was gonna get this for my girlfriend. This could not be more perfect. She loves cats.
Yeah.
I goofed.
I mean, I
didn't know these existed.
It's a quality thing.
Yeah, that is amazing.
Now, keep in mind, these do void your Wii warranty. Your Wii warranty.
Do they have some kind of prohibition on disassembly? Are we going back in time?
I don't know if it's on the disassembly itself. I think it's replacing them with third-party scales.
Okay.
That probably.
Also, there's steel liners. Like, what's going to go wrong with that knife ever?
I don't honestly. It's worth it to me.
Nothing is going to go wrong with it, so it's not really a big concern.
At this point, with the amount of knives that I've accumulated, if I ruin $100 knife, oh god, what am I gonna do?
I have another knife to send to Jake to fix, and I've had one that's been sitting with him for like 6 months now, and I realize it's just like I have so many now. Yeah. I mean, I have like a tenth of what you have, but I have so many now that I don't even notice. Like, it's not like it used to be where it's like, oh, I missed that thing, and now it's just like so much stuff.
I'm carrying a weird one right now, something that just came in from Concept Knives. Did you see this new Dirk Pinkerton design?
Yeah, I really like that one, the little Persian one.
Yeah, it's badass.
Yeah, it's a good little design. I was considering buying it if I hate this Monterey Bay Knives Old Guard, the one that I just bought, I will probably sell it and buy one of those.
I mean, that Monterey Bay is pretty cool.
I'm skeptical that I'm going to... I mean, I bought it because they changed the grind, which was part of why I hated it, is it had, like, this pointless ricasso. So they changed that, so I'm like, all right, let me give it a shot. Maybe I'll like it better in person. But if not, I will definitely look at one of those, because I like that
Persian
concept. I forgot.
It's a concept concept.
It literally says on their website how to pronounce it, and it's just pronounced concept. So
I just feel like if you need to do that, you named your shit wrong.
Yeah. Yep.
You know? Yep.
And pronunciation guide never helps.
And I have no beef with Concept Knives. They're great people. And they're making some pretty cool knives. But I'm not crazy about the name. And the name is one thing. I don't like the logo either, which does... I think it was Eugene Kwan who said it looks like Mike Tyson's face tattoo. And then
I actually don't recognize it off the top of my head. Let me look for this.
It's like a tribal symbol.
Oh yeah, no. These Chinese companies truly just need to pay. Oh yeah, that's terrible.
And then
I remember that.
So then you picture Mike Tyson saying concept or concept.
Concept.
Now kid.
Yeah. Okay, they really just need to pay like a graphic design person. Like Kizer's website is like this too, and the Civivi website is a little bit better, but
that's
just like
that's literally the worst maker's mark in the business right now.
Yeah, QSP is also terrible.
QSP is at least it's legible, like it's QSP, it's a logo.
These people can program G code, but they can't just pay someone to make
I just don't understand why it looks like... I think that's like they think Americans like stuff from 2002. It doesn't look like something like some homeboy would be wearing around his neck in 2002. He got it at the Hot Topic.
I 100% agree. I don't... in middle school, my family went on vacation to Quebec, and not like to Montreal, like to the countryside of Quebec.
Right.
And we were staying at a timeshare, and obviously no one spoke English, so we had nothing to do the whole time. They were definitely listening to music that was like a year old, like pop music from that era that was just a year old. So I think China, where information is harder to get into the country, is now 15 to 20 years behind on what American trends are.
Also, on that same note, it also reminds me of like when you used to go to like the beach or something, and they have like the beach shops and stuff like that.
Yeah. Oh, the boardwalk.
They sell like puka shell necklaces and stuff like that. Maybe you'd buy one of those.
I have a fake. I have like a knockoff Zippo lighter with Korn's "Take a Look in the Mirror" album cover on it.
There you go, right there.
In 6th grade. Yeah,
perfect.
That knife fits right in.
Well, let's scroll through some more of these.
I think Justin Lundquist. The Eidolon.
That's cool.
Is one, a cool name, and two, the dagger. Yeah, that version is really cool.
Yeah, it's clean. That's a hard knife to engineer. So.
That is a very clean-looking knife. I really like this gray G10, too. I think this is a really cool-looking one. I would never buy it, but I think it's really neat.
It is nice. I do like that.
And it's coming
Justin has proven over and over again that he has a very good eye.
Yeah, he seems to be like Brian, where he can't make a design where the blade does not sit into the handle fully. It's a lot like the Feist, his other front flipper. Those are cool.
What's the Esprit?
Oh, they do not have the price. Interesting. The Esprit is... Oh, that's Kizer. The Esprit is the one I'm really excited about. It is a Ray Laconico knife. It's a front flipper and also thumb studs.
Tell you what, it looks like a better version of a Three Rivers.
Oh, what the Atom?
Yeah, or
the Neutron. Yeah.
Yeah.
It looks like one that doesn't look like you could bend it with your hands. I think the Neutron is great, but everything about it being so thin, it doesn't feel expensive to me.
Yeah.
Like the Neutron. I know they're beloved because of the Nick Chabaz effect, but
I agree. I think I am going to sell my. Which one do I have? The Atom. Which one's the bigger one?
They're the same knife over and over and over.
It's nice. I just never carry it, so I'll probably put that up for sale.
They're nice. They're nice too, and it's cool. They're from Massachusetts. I can't get into it.
I was kind of put
these.
off when the person who runs it told me to pass around the knife that I purchased. I was like, I don't think I'm gonna do that.
Wait, what was the context here?
Maybe I shouldn't even get into it here.
Yeah, well, it's okay. We'll skip that one.
Yeah.
I do like the name the Esprit because it reminds me of the Lotus Esprit, which is a cool car.
Have you ever driven a Lotus Esprit?
No, of course not. I've never driven a Lotus. I've sat in a Lotus in England.
Okay.
But that's the closest I've ever come.
So I once drove a Lotus Esprit on a 3-hour drive with the owner's daughter in the passenger seat.
Why were you driving in it? How do you know someone that owned an Esprit?
So this person that I knew, named Bob, his actual name was Bob, is Bob. I think he was trying to get me, hook me up with his daughter. I don't know why I never dated. There was nothing wrong with it. She's a gorgeous, lovely woman, but we ended up. I think he thought this would be a way to get us to, spend some time together. So either way, where we were going was a car meet of sorts, like a show.
Yeah, that makes sense, where you'd be taking an Esprit.
And he was taking, I can't remember if it was his slant nose 911 or the De Tomaso Pantera.
Does this guy just have every cool 80s car?
That is quite an awesome garage, right?
Yeah.
Now, keep in mind, this is 2007-ish, maybe 2006. But his Esprit is a turbo, one of the older, the James Bond one, with the livery. So in white with the maroon.
From Octopussy, right?
From Octopussy, with the maroon interior and stuff. So here's the thing. It was the middle of July. And it was 100 and some degrees. And I'm driving this Esprit with dude's daughter in it. No air conditioning.
Oh, of course.
And the thing has a tendency to overheat. So I would have to stop every so often. Oh. First off, I'm nervous because I'm driving this dude's car. And mid-engine sports car. It's not like it's...
Yeah. And also a very temperamental one at that, because it's an 80s Lotus.
An 80s British 4-cylinder turbo. With a turbo. And it's not 80s. I think it was a 78 or something like that. So this was before any of that. Either way. It was amazing how modern it drove. It drove really great. But I digress. That's what the Esprit name reminds me of as well.
Yeah, that is absolutely insane. There is.
I have some pictures of that when I drove it, so I'll send that to the group at some point.
There is someone with a yellow Lotus Esprit in the southern New England area, and they're probably one person only that actually has one. There's such a weird car.
You have to be a little odd to buy.
Yeah, and also to pay to maintain it. Where do you get your Lotus Esprit worked on?
They were owned by Chevy for the longest time.
Yeah. It's amazing that Lotus is still in business, but
I guess we should talk about knives, though.
So there's a second version of this knife, which is a completely different personality. So we go from dark wash carbon fiber to orange peeled full titanium.
Oh, I like that one.
A satin blade. It's very shiny. It's cool.
I want the other blade in that handle.
Yeah, I think that'd be a nice contrast. We could just both buy one and then trade blades.
Okie dokie.
I think these are $200. The price is listed elsewhere, not on Blade HQ for some reason.
I'm kind of confused as to what Wii's branding is right now because
it's a mess.
Because you have you have Civivi, which is selling like gangbusters, right?
Yes, and now they're doing
and
direct sales.
And they're pushing Civivi up market,
up and up. Yep.
And they're having, what's the other brand that they have now?
Oh God, the one that's even lower than that. That's going to be like Amazon,
which I feel like will take the place of Civivi, like some of the early Civivi models.
Yeah, let me Google this. I know there was an article on
Knife News.
On Knife News at one point. I haven't seen any. Sencut.
Sencut. What a horrible name. It definitely sounds like a Amazon brand.
It's an Amazon brand, so you cash the checks.
That's right. And then you have we doing some things.
I think they've gotten to the point where they have enough OEM work that they're just like Riot now. They're like no longer give a shit about their actual brand, like their original brand, and just do whatever they want. Like,
but I don't know why. Why would they do it at all?
I don't get why they don't just like stop branding things as knives and make everything just OEM. Mm-hmm. Like what is the point? There's no direction to it. It's like Riot does. Riot occasionally puts their name on it. It's like, this is a Riot.
I can't imagine that's where the bulk of their cash flow comes from. That's all.
No, it's the OEM
I'm sure it has some monetary value, so they wouldn't do it otherwise. This is the Chinese we're talking about.
I mean, with these slave contracts that they give, with the 5%, of course they're making money.
That's blanket. Whether you're Spider Cut, that's not Chinese companies. That's
I know.
Literally
it's
the deal.
True. It's all of them.
Yeah.
But they have so many contracts. So yeah, what is it? What is it? What do they have to lose? 5%. So
what's that guy? Is that a
thug? It's definitely a Matt Christensen.
It's definitely a Matt Christensen. Yeah, it looks good. I'm not really into like thick stubby knives, but
no,
it's not bad.
It's I
like Matt Christensen and I like his design. So.
It's a faithful like recreation of his aesthetic. I'm just not into it. It's got the same like satin finish thing that he does. It's very confusing that finish to me. But
I wasn't sure how I felt about it at first, that finish, but I do like it.
It's very cool. It's like a hand rub over a blasted finish.
Yeah, like it looks,
It looks very technically. I mean, it's like impressive that we pulled this off. I just don't want this knife. Nope.
What's the blade like? 2.6
2.6 inches.
It's actually not as small as I thought it was. So
it's
still pretty tiny.
0.17 inches thick on the blade, though. It's quite small and chody.
They're chody.
Yeah, that's not for me. But if you want a Matt Christensen, it looks like it's very well done.
Yeah.
And then the Zinkler is literally just Zinker. Brad Zinker is just a scaled down version. They make a bigger version of this. I didn't know that the bigger one did well enough to warrant a smaller one, but
I feel like most of the time stuff is so far along, it's just
inertia.
But I mean, his stuff's popular now. It's only gotten more popular, so and he's a really nice guy. So Brad Zinker is.
I don't know anyone that knows him or anything. He's got very minimal presence in social media and stuff.
Yeah, but
Leon knows him, right?
Yeah, he's a good
Florida.
dude.
Yeah,
and we've met him a couple times at the shows. So.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so that's it. We does not have a lot under their own brand name because, like, why would they at this point?
I actually kind of like that.
Yeah. All right. Civivi, who has more stuff.
Civivi, I feel like, has a new knife every other week, but
it's.
I don't have any problem. I don't have any issues with most of the stuff that they brought out.
Yeah, it's not like CJRB or Artisan. They're not like they're flooding the market, but at least it's like not just complete garbage.
It's actually what I like is that the majority of them are good usable knives. Like they
that.
don't exactly. There's nothing wrong with that.
That's great. And purple G10.
And the purple is like so in right now. Like everybody's got to have purple. So
because why has no one used purple G10 in the last 10 years? Like it's finally happening. It's finally a thing.
Well, it used to be that I don't want purple. Now it's like, I want purple because now it's an Instagrammable color.
Is that a purple G10 backspacer?
Definitely is. I like that.
That's cool. And then they've got their Damascus.
It's not a bad look,
I cheap Damascus looks so bad to me that like I I would rather have a mono steel. Like,
I mean, 100%. There's no question. But like for people who like that kind of thing, you could do a lot worse.
it just looks like the blade is dirty. I don't know. It's the etching. The contrast is bad.
You can
it's
just
like,
tell. You can just tell what crappy Damascus looks like, and this is like a few notches above the crappiest of Damascus. So
yeah, but like when you look at this, like we already talked about how much how stupid this is, the button lock one. But like
they're really going at it too. Like you can only open it with the flicky flick.
Yep. The Damascus looks terrible.
So what's funny is, see this material here?
Yeah, they're knockoff fat carbon.
So they've been running this stuff for a long time. So back when I was looking at the materials to use for the Knife Nuts edition of Adam's, what do you call it? Primordial Mark II, Best Tech actually sent a sample kit. Not a physical one, but a picture of all of these materials that they could get. And this one and one with red, they were like, it was basically like really spread out carbon fiber shred with a bunch of acrylic thrown in there too. So there was a red one, a blue one, and then there was the gold fleck one, which really stood out to me. So you're going to start seeing a lot of that stuff because these are materials that are made in China.
I was going to say, this just looks like Chinese fat carbon.
Yeah,
I'm sure there's no reason for them to import this stuff.
What's interesting is it was before like the big fat carbon craze too.
Yeah.
So
yeah, that was before that.
I mean,
yeah, it's just like
it's not bad stuff. So
it's like they started making. Wait, what is this tweezer? Bob Tarzula collaboration tweezers.
So these were originally shown at SHOT Show last year, and never came out. So now they're coming out now.
Interesting.
Yeah. I don't really know what the holdup was, but who knows? It was 2020, man.
Just like they make their own Damascus now, it makes sense they'd make their own composite materials too.
Yes.
I think stop needs to stop this nonsense.
Yeah, that's not for me, bro.
1.5 inch blade.
Just can we talk about something different? I don't want to look at this.
What are the fixed blade elementium? Like, if you couldn't get enough elementium in your life.
Isn't it just elementum?
Is it? Oh, yeah, it is just elementum.
Yeah. I mean, it's not horrible, but...
I mean, there's no pictures of the sheath. That's a great question.
I think I saw it was fine. I think they're doing a couple versions of it, too. Like, one will have, like, a G10 sheath. One will have a leather sheath. Yeah, see? So that one will have... Not a G10 sheath. What am I talking about? Kydex. One will have Kydex, and the other one will have leather, which is nice.
Yeah, it's fine.
You know what? I like this.
I really like this one. I think this is a great silhouette. Like,
do you remember the Gerber paraframe?
Yes.
So that was
a
like
much better version.
Yeah, this reminds me of the Gerber paraframe. If Jake was here, he would echo our sentiments. But I really like that. I kind of want that.
Well, it's also going to be interesting because I've never had a well-made stainless steel frame lock. So this is stainless steel.
Yes. And
so is it just going to feel like a titanium frame lock, but steel? Like, it'd be interesting. I've just never handled a good one.
Steel is technically
better material.
So I imagine this will be pretty good. What are they charging for it? So no price.
I think this one's like right at $100 though.
Oh yeah,
that's the thing.
That's a must-have. Yeah.
Yeah, Nitro V, which is cool. It's a really good silhouette. It reminds me of the 0470, the Sinkovich design.
Yep, very clean. Yep. They did this right.
Yeah, and it comes in black too. It's 2.8 ounces. That's good. And then they got to get rid of more of this material that they have.
I actually don't mind it on there either.
Yeah, this is another one of Brad Zinker's designs. Just kind of is what it is.
Cool knife.
It's a liner lock.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I don't know what the price on this one is, but I bet it's going to be around $100 as well. It's also under 2 ounces. I would
assume wow, that's really cool. Some of these are, and it's a 3-inch blade. That's actually pretty nice.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Yeah, no.
And then there's another stainless steel frame lock, but this one's also small. This is okay. It just looks like one of their other knives.
I bet that feels nice.
Yeah, I bet it's well made. I mean, considering how good their stainless steel liner locks are, I'm very curious to see.
I think it's interesting to have the Nitro V paired with a stainless steel. So that's
Yeah.
interesting.
Be pretty corrosion resistant. Yeah, this one's okay. I like the other one better.
I like Nitro V as a steel too, as a working steel.
Yeah, it's a good one. And then they have their, what is this, Tech Lock ripoff. Mm-hmm. So everyone needs to rip off a Tech Lock at some point. It's cheap though. It's like half the price of Tech Lock.
Yeah, seriously. God. I mean, is it really going to stop you from buying the $10 Tech Lock? I don't know.
Oh wait, what is this part? Did Bob Terzula design this?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know he designed his own Tech Lock-esque.
Yeah, I did
device.
remember this. Yeah, he designed this thing
T-clip.
for them. It's actually, I think they showed when I saw it. It seemed pretty impressive. I mean,
I'm sure it works. And it's $5. So
let me tell you something.
Yeah,
it's not something that's gonna get a lot of use from me.
Yeah, I just keep acquiring just like fixed blades, and they just don't serve any purpose, and I regret buying all of them.
All right, it happens.
Yeah, I really want to get rid of these like big ass Bark River Skagel ones, and I don't know if anyone's gonna buy them.
I probably will buy one from you. I don't know why.
They're cool-ish. If you don't look at the grinds, they're cool.
Oh, then I don't want it, because that's all I'll do.
Of course, the grinds are terrible. I mean, like it's like getting a custom knife made, like the handle is made by a custom maker who's super talented, and then the blade is ground by his apprentice.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like I don't understand how anyone buys Bark Rivers at full price. These at least were 50% off when I bought them. But regrets. Okay. Put that back.
It's funny, like you knew you were going to regret it when you bought it too.
Yeah, no, I mean they look so good in the pictures, and I was like, these are discontinued. They're 50% off. If I don't get these, I'm going to regret it. Mm-hmm. And now I regret buying them.
Yeah, I'm sure you could move them at the 50%
eventually.
off price. Yeah.
I just haven't had a lot of luck selling stuff lately in general, but at time.
I haven't sold too much stuff recently.
I have a lot of stuff to sell, my lazy attempts to sell it haven't sold it, so therefore I haven't tried again.
I should sell stuff, but I don't.
Yeah. On to Kizer.
Yeah, I mean what is this first thing that we're looking at? We're not talking about the whale thing yet. This isn't bad.
I don't like the material combo, but it's the same guy that did the sheepdog, so they're gonna roll with him. Copper bolsters.
Yeah. No, I don't like.
I just don't like. I don't like.
I like
olive.
I like the panda one more.
Go back. That's interesting. This one. Here we go.
Yeah.
G10 in micarta.
That's nice.
Yeah, that's nicer. That is much nicer. N690, $150. I don't know. It's a stainless steel liner lock for $150. This doesn't seem right.
Kizer used to represent true value within the knife world, and I think somewhere along the line that got lost.
They sometimes do. Like this is 60. This is probably fake. This is probably this is carbon fiber onlay. Yeah.
Those are good knives though.
Yeah, for $60 and N690, I guess that's pretty good. It competes with Civivi. It's got some interesting stuff going on it.
Variations of that knife too, which are pretty good.
Yeah, they're making an M390 version. I think somewhere along here.
I don't think I like it that much.
Yeah. More sheepdogs.
Yeah, pass.
A big sheepdog.
Pass.
This is inevitable.
It's the titanium version of the big sheepdog.
G10 one.
I actually have the big one. It's probably my favorite one of the sheepdog.
Their entire portfolio at this point is just
sheepdog variants. I mean, they move them. That's another Christensen design.
It is. This one's very recognizable as because the customs. Wait, it's made from 3V and it's $70? What?
I mean,
that's unusual.
I think that's a must-have.
I mean, that's just bizarre.
It's weird.
$70 for 3V?
It's coded, so you know they probably did it too. Read the description and make sure that
CPM 3V, and it's marked on the blade.
Wow.
As 3V.
All right.
And it's thin too. That's the crazy thing. This isn't like a big thick knife. Weird. Very
odd choice. I want it though.
Someone asked Matt why he did this, and then there's a flipper version.
I don't want the flipper. I don't like that one. I like the other one.
Is this real carbon fiber? It kind of looks
fake.
Yeah, it's definitely fake. I can't tell from the side. It looks fake. Yeah,
it's fine. I just don't like the flipper tab.
No. It doesn't look as good, but the 3V is interesting. And speaking of interesting, what the fuck?
Oh my god, dude.
is happening here? This looks like a fire hydrant.
I don't. What
is this? It's a D10 flipper, I believe.
Is it?
Or D10, a D10 slip joint?
It looks like a box cutter. Like it looks like it slides up and down through that area, but it doesn't.
What is happening with this handle?
Just move on. Who is that for? What is it for?
Who knows?
Let's go to something different, please.
Are they using Juma?
What?
What? This kind of looks like shitty Juma. What is this? File this under the poop knives Instagram.
I was gonna say, this is the category for poop knives. Although,
yep,
I don't hate this.
It's a little poopy.
It's a little poopy.
A little poopy. Otherwise, I guess the design is fine. It'll probably be really cheap. But then they did white Juma, or fake Juma, probably. Interesting.
Wow, that's actually kind of cool too.
My stupid white Juma knife.
Oh my god, yeah, that thing.
I like that you.
I love that you still have some of these things.
How am I going to sell this? Yes, I bought this actually when I was living in Pennsylvania. That's how old this knife is.
I remember.
How am I going to sell that thing? No one's going to buy it.
This is the only knife I brought up here.
I just have all of mine behind me, conveniently. Yeah. Let's see, and then some more of this blue resiny. Okay, interesting. It looks like that paint material?
Yeah, it's just acrylic. Artisan started doing a lot of that. It's definitely not Fordite.
No, it just looks like Fordite. Fordite was one color.
Honestly, so in the plastics business, right? When you're making things out of plastics and trying to formulate colors and stuff, if your product comes out swirly twirly like that, you failed. That's like
The Graduate.
Yeah.
Just lecturing me about plastics.
Well, one of the things that I look into a lot is manufacturing.
Yeah.
And plastic is used in a whole bunch of stuff. And the easiest way to look at that is in toy manufacturing. So if you look at a toy and you can still see all of like the swirly twirly stuff, that's actually a defect in the plastic.
Well, look at Kizer trying to turn it into money.
That's right.
This one's red micarta. Okay. It's not a weird resin.
No, that's
thing,
nice.
So
that's very nice, actually. Very clean knife.
Yeah. All right. The Infinity.
That looks like what's the there's a Chinese sword that has like a very similar design to that. Actually, I dig that.
How do you
open? Oh, it's a front flipper.
Front flipper, yeah.
Why do we even ask anymore?
The blade and handle together were designed to form the mathematical infinity symbol.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Yeah, I kind of see it, but
I like the knife. I mean,
come on. Yeah, $60. The price is right.
That's very good for that.
Yeah, and then there is flipper version, which
just ruins it.
I don't know. Kind of like it.
I don't like the flipper.
It's very teardroppy.
It looks like a character on Aqua Teen Hunger Force. I can see it being bestowed with a personality.
Interesting.
Just follow me with that,
Also, who are all these names that keep coming up? Like, Azo is some designer they have now. Ray Lan?
Well, Ray Lan. You know Ray Lan.
Do I? Oh, wait.
Yeah.
Wait. Oh, okay. I do know him. Yeah, Raylight. Yeah. Oh, okay. No, actually, this is a real person.
I actually really like that knife.
Frag pattern. Wait for monkey edge to swoop in. This shit ain't gonna. Oh, excuse me. Pineapple grid texture. Very smart to have the.
We are not getting sued.
Yeah.
I like that.
How are you gonna sue a Chinese company?
I like that knife.
That's interesting. Has he made any knives before or designed any knives before?
Well, I think he's drawn a couple, but this is the first one he's had produced.
Interesting. Smart.
This is I like it.
Slightly different bladed variant. This one is a little.
It's not my favorite. The other one I like.
Yeah. It makes really good flashlights.
That's not bad. That's not bad either, but I take the other one. This other thing, what's it called?
What the motherfuck is this?
Oh my god.
The Doc Quatch Cleaver.
At least they named it appropriately.
That was a gymnastics, phonetic gymnastics.
Blade
Cleaver.
length 2.875.
Like everything they're selling this year. Handle length 5.8 something. I think some of these measurements are off, but everything they're selling is like under 3 inches this year. It's appropriate for the market, but okay, this is a guy from Russia. Designed by a Russian. Okay, that makes sense.
It doesn't even look very European to me.
Whenever I think of like bizarre overbuilt things, it doesn't surprise me that it's Russian, but
I hate that.
It looks like
I hate that. Hate it.
It looks like the Trouble Blade Works, whatever that cleaver that they had was. Forgot.
I don't know. I just don't like it.
It's bad. This is a weird looking knife.
I think I actually like this one, if I remember correctly.
Just like right here, what is happening around the pivot? There's just some real weird visual stuff happening for me.
That is definitely
like this
odd.
Curve downwards.
Yeah.
And then this bulging out is just this is a strange knife.
I still don't.
Oh, and it's a flipper.
Yeah, I don't hate it actually. It does look like it's
9 inches overall. It's big.
It looks like it's wearing its jacket backwards.
Yes. I can see that.
Yeah.
Maybe the black version. No, I was going to say maybe
it's like got its collar pulled up too high or something.
It's a weird knife.
I don't hate it though. What's weird is you see how the heel of the knife comes really close to the. This is a kind of blade I would like a little more ricasso, because then you're getting really close to the frame there.
I assume you're like, it's like this to this.
Yes.
I assume your finger is supposed to go like here, but I don't know.
Yeah, no, that's exactly right. But
when you choke up, yeah.
Well, not even choke up, but like as you're cutting something, you're just gonna keep. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe not.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
It's a little bit like the rocket, where it's your index finger is relatively close to the edge.
Right.
All right, that's a weird one.
I don't have any safety concerns about it. It's just It just seems like it would stop halfway as you're trying to cut it.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, that's also fair. I feel like my Carta never looks like this when you get it in person. That's why I'm always confused by these images. I've never had my Carta that like had this much of the resin, like exposed like that.
It's a mostly resin micarta then.
Yeah, evidently.
It's not
okay.
It's a little over stylized in terms of blade shape, but not terrible.
I don't know who.
I don't know if they're
introducing us to some
me.
new names. Sharif Manganas, freelance industrial designer, maybe. I don't know. Who knows? So there's certainly some new names coming up here.
It's not bad.
Oh, but now we have a fancy one.
Oh, I like that. Oh,
like the first knife from this entire catalog that has been in S35VN. And a frame lock.
Wow, I actually really
looks a lot
like
better.
That. Yeah,
that looks a lot better like this.
It's hard to justify like that dramatic of a recurve, but it does work with the design.
It's also very hard to see. They need like a higher contrast background.
Blade HQ is not known for their photography.
Yeah,
it's like they put it in a scanner and hope for the best.
Okay, this is from Justin. I can see it now in the handle. I didn't see it in the blade. Oh, it's like the same shape as a sheep's foot slip joint. Is this a slip joint?
It's not my favorite. Not my favorite of his, but
I don't like this one that much.
It's not bad.
No. And the coffin shaped handle's kind of cool.
It's just really ass heavy.
It's very assy.
Yeah.
Can I get it? What is the? I don't know. Let's see what this means. Yep. All right. Whatever.
Has ass.
Kizer October. All right. Again with the heavy resin micarta.
Yeah.
Same Russian dude.
I like the other one better.
The cleaver.
Not the one, not the previous one, but the previous design by this guy. It's fine. These kind of designs do nothing for me. I feel like every night there's like a billion of these knives out there.
Yeah, it looks like the Pilar. The
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Almost done with Kizer. Jeez, they're really releasing a lot here. Oh, we're not done. There's a frame lock version. I like the orange peel, I guess. I don't like what I know is stainless steel with a bad electroplating on it.
Yeah, the painted.
There's no way that's titanium hardware.
Yeah, the painted screws.
Yeah. All right. That exists. 180. I mean, I guess like that is lower in price than most Chinese titanium frame locks.
You just gotta wonder, like, how many knives are you passing up for $180 before you end up on this one?
The $100 market is like so barren right now that I kind of get it.
Is that Nalu? Wow,
interesting. I wasn't sure he was still making knives or not.
He just followed me on Instagram. Through Nalu Knives, not through his. He had another account, I think.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't like. He seems like maybe he's a part-time custom maker.
He is part-time, but he makes a very nice knife too.
Yeah, he's made some really cool knives.
He's a Hawaiian guy, right?
Yep, he's Hawaiian. This is cool.
Yeah, it's cool.
I like this one.
Mm-hmm.
I like the gray G10. All right, cool. Good for Nalu. I think he was supposed to have a CKF. You know how, have you ever been to CKF's website and they have all their like upcoming collabs and it's all these like big names and yet those knives never actually appear?
I'm still waiting for the Marfione one.
Exactly, right? Among
well, you know that's happening because they were all up in the comments section for that new knife.
Wait,
Tony Marfione
was?
Was
he really?
Oh yeah, he was like, "Oh yeah, I'm coming to Mother Russia. I'm going to come hang out.
I'm coming to find a new woman to take my money."
Have fun with that, Mike.
Simp over.
Yeah.
Okay, continuing. This is too close to Elijah's design, and in fact, I feel like in some of the ad copy, or on Instagram, so like they actually said reminiscent of Elijah's design.
Is this by that same guy? Because it has that whole cab forward look.
What is this? A Chrysler Cirrus?
It's a Stratus.
It's a Stratus. Yeah.
Stratus. And
or the Chrysler Cirrus and the
Pacific.
There was a third one, right?
Oh my God, they did a convertible Sebring, and the Concorde.
This beautiful cab forward design.
But you understand where I'm going with that, right?
Yes. Oh, absolutely.
Just brought it back to
goddamn Dodge Stratus. Actually, you know what? I hate to say it. I loved this car back in the day. I thought this was a great looking car back in the day.
It was a massive step forward in terms of actual car design.
I think the neon and the Stratus and the Dodge Cirrus and stuff. This is the state. Well, I love the non-copyrighted photos.
That's exactly what they look like. That's what they look. That's what they looked like 15 years ago.
Yeah.
What?
You never see these anymore. Well, no, they're all rusted out and dead.
They're dead. Yeah. What was interesting was the concept that the Dodge Stratus was. Oh yeah,
it's beautiful. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay, I think I do like video because now we do stupid stuff like this.
Mm-hmm.
Let me find the concept. No, that's an old one. All right.
Type in Dodge. Was it Dodge Stratus concept?
Yeah.
Maybe it was called something else. I don't remember.
It might have been called something else because a lot of weird shit's coming up. Not it. Anyway.
We'll move on.
Cab forward design.
Cab forward design. It's not terrible. I like it, but it is. It
does look a lot like Elijah's knife.
I mean, it looks like the progeny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It also looks like the progeny. Yeah. Mm. Yeah. Wow.
It's a cab forward progeny.
This is mostly a Ricasso.
Yeah.
The cat shark. What's this whole hook thing for? Wait. What is happening?
It looks like it's a. Yeah, but then
it's a D10 slip joint.
But I think you're supposed to be able to use that as a bottle opener.
Oh, and then you can stick this fire starter rod to make it lock. You can stick it through this hole.
Cute.
That's the kind $80 though.
That's the kind of thing I expect from like Artisan.
Yeah, and it's got. I think it's got a little wrench there. Yeah, $80. No fucking way. Get real. The baby. This is amazing. It's just called the baby.
What?
The name of the knife is the baby.
Stop.
The Kizer baby. What is? It is and baby.
Oh my god! And it says baby on it. That's the most.
Yeah. This is so dumb.
That's the most.
Looks like
it's like the most English name for something ever. They might as well have just called it the Obama.
Okay, and then we get to what we've all been waiting for.
Oh my god! Oh my god! I could say
how
that
are they regressing to more gas station-y than they? Oh wait, this is designed by someone. This was designed by someone. Uh-oh.
I would say they
jumped
the shark.
Is it safe to say we're allowed to insult this guy?
I'm definitely.
Oh, they made. Yep, and I remember this.
This
little.
Guy.
Oh. Oh no. Oh no 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 no. This is something, man. I mean, it looks like a shark.
Can we say they've jumped the shark with the design?
Absolutely.
Here? Yeah. All right. That's.
I really appreciate the dorsal fin.
Who is it for? What is it for? What do you do with it?
That's too much for a novelty. $50. What's all this writing? The shark tooth. Eddie Macho Diaz. I'm glad it has that there.
What was that quartermaster? What was that guy? He did one for Warren Thomas. Is that his name?
Yeah. Warren Thomas. In the depths of our memory. Yeah, he was the guy that did the meth and made the titanium bullshit.
Yeah, that's. Yeah. It wasn't good then either.
Everything he made looked like a shark, or like.
I believe he did one that. No, find one that. There's one he did that literally looks exactly like a shark. Look, there it is.
Yeah, is he John Gray's greatest inspiration?
Or maybe
when. For John's worst tendencies, when he makes knives that look like this,
when John is in John's fever dream knives, yeah,
yes, it's like horrific.
John, I love him so much. It's like sometimes he'll come out with like this beautiful fucking knife, and then sometimes it's like, what the fuck?
He's the most hit or miss maker. It's amazing.
I love him so much. So what's the interesting thing? Okay, can we talk about the tiger claw for a minute?
Yeah.
So the interesting thing about the tiger claw is that when you throw it, it comes back to you.
It looks like a boomerang.
This is garbage. Get it out of
here. I mean, karambits will always have an audience for karambit people. And then these just look like reskins of
a popular knife.
Thunder Child.
Oh my god.
This lockback actually looks kind of nice. Hasn't this already come out?
I don't know, but that is pretty cool.
I mean, I don't like lockbacks, but in terms of like traditional styling, that's kind of nice. All right, so Kizer is just leaning all into the gas station knife thing.
I am not mad at that.
That's their thing now. It's just gas station.
Well, that was very average on a score of 1 to 100. What do you give this?
That's a lot of gradients.
All right, so if you have to, let's do this. Give it a letter grade.
Kizer, I'm gonna give a C-.
C-. That's where I'm at.
There was like a couple good things in there, but not a lot.
Yeah, that's what it is. There was a couple things that brought the average up, that saved it from a full-blown F.
Yeah.
Yeah. How about Civivi? What are you gonna give them? And
Civivi, I'm gonna give a
B+.
B+. I liked a lot of stuff from Civivi.
I'll go B. I'm not going to be too nice. I'll be the bad cop this time. But definitely a B. Like it was a solid lineup.
Yeah, I think Civivi has some good ones.
We didn't even. It was incomplete.
We has like five. Has like not five. They have three things.
It was incomplete. So yeah. So if we lump that stuff into the Civivi catalog, they're still at a B.
Yeah, I think they have a pretty good year coming up. I don't know if they have what they're doing OEM wise. If anyone has any cool stuff coming out from them,
it's from what I've heard. Like, I don't know. It's not individuals anymore. I think they're being outsourced to larger companies because most people who are trying to get stuff made by we are being turned away.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Because they're quoting long lead times at this point. Maybe that had a lot to do with the pandemic too, but it pushed a lot of people to go to Best Tech and Riyadh.
Yeah, actually, now that I think about it, I can't think of the last we produced OEM thing that some designer had made.
So you know who got them into this mess, right? Drop. So Drop, when they do a run, they're doing thousands, not like 200, 300. So they probably have overproduced, what's the word I'm looking for? Overpromised a lot of knives. And you know how long it takes to get something from Drop. So they did all that stuff with, what's his name? The Shamwari guy. So,
Gareth Bull?
Yeah, so Gareth Bull. So, you know, that sold like hotcakes. And they're just waiting on more of those. They're just like, Massdrop's just like, just make us more of those.
All right, so we is basically now indentured servitude with
Drop.
With Drop. Okay. Believable.
Probably not a bad gig for either one of them, but
I thought Drop was on like the verge of collapse last we heard.
But they still promised a load of knives.
Yeah, I mean, I guess they've strongly cut down what they make or what they offer now. Now I think their headphone stuff is doing well. I mean, they've got 700 of these. So they have their own version of the Sennheiser HD 800 series headphones.
Can we just talk about
the most expensive Sennheisers you could buy?
Sennheiser has gone downhill so fast, man.
Sennheiser is getting out of the consumer grade headphone market. They're not going to sell any Bluetooth headphones anymore.
Well, they shouldn't, because the stuff that they were selling from a consumer standpoint was garbage. And Sennheiser to me used to be the peak of audiophilism.
Yeah. Well, I have a friend who has the Sennheiser. Hold on, let me.
Yeah, they're nice headphones for sure.
The 800, which are the open back ones, they're absolutely insane. But he uses them for mixing and stuff.
Yeah, that's a studio
music. But Drop has sold 700 of these.
How much are they?
1,100. So I don't think Drop is doing that badly on this kind of stuff anymore.
Well, the profit margin on them is also lower. 700 of a $1,000 product is nothing compared to
what's the
3,000 of a,
Yeah, I guess I have no idea what the profit margin on headphones
I'm sure
is.
I don't know what it is on Sennheiser. I'm sure they have it worked out. 700 is nothing to sneeze at, but I don't know. It would be. I mean, the amount of money that goes in is probably pretty high too.
Oh shit! So so here's Wee's business. This is all of Wee's business.
Yeah, that's what it is.
1, 2, 3, 4. No, that's Riyadh. 5. At least 5 different products right now that they're offering.
And then the ones that
shitloads.
And those are only the current ones.
Yeah. Yeah, because like they just brought this one back, which means they're gonna be taking orders.
That one,
Matt Degnan's.
Yeah, the first orders for those were in like 2019 or something, and they
has anyone gotten them yet?
They just started getting delivered like a month or 2 months ago.
Holy shit! Let's see when these are promised. March 9th, 2021.
Well,
these must be the extras.
This must be the rest of the shipment.
Yeah. Wait, so what's this Eric Oaks? Are these just leftovers from when they ran that first Eric Oaks one?
Probably. Look how all of them are sold out except for the one
March 9th. Yeah. So these are just leftovers. Okay.
Yeah. And they ship from China.
Oh, Jesus Christ, right?
So the other thing is that Massdrop pays them to warehouse this stuff.
Ugh. Yeah. So there goes we as an OEM. I don't know. At least they've got that one Laconico design that I want. Let's see. Oh, look at the. Jesus, look at it's 99.
That's been around a long time.
It has, but they're slashing prices. Which, these are just leftovers. Maybe these are all just leftovers then.
That's what these are. I don't think, because once they close the drop, you can't get in on it until.
I just figured there'd be at least an open one or something, but
But that's just how many leftover Wii products there are.
Yeah. So Wii has been making nothing but these things for that long.
Yeah, Massdrop's got them.
Yep. Let me see. This one's also going to be March. Yep.
Correct.
Yep.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So this wasn't a bad test for our video setup. Let us know how you guys like it. We'd like to do more of this, maybe a full episode. Get Jake and excuse me, get Dave and get Brian and Jake in here and do a full episode. But let us know how you like this.
Yeah, this was cool. Now we're just gonna have to. It will also be available in audio.
Man, I need some water.
Yeah, it'll be available in audio form as well.
And we'll continue. Always be.
Yeah.
But if you didn't check out if you're watching us for the first time, go check out our 3 years of content. Join our Patreon. We have tons of bonus content on there. Our last episode came out this week with Serge Panchenko, which I think is one of our best episodes. I might have to say that.
I enjoyed it a lot. I didn't know that Serge was such a big fan or was a listener of the podcast.
Yeah, that's partly why I'm such a big Serge fan, is that he's been supporting us since day one.
Yeah, I did not know that. All right, Knife Nuts Podcast.
Big thanks to our Patreon supporters as well as our sponsors, St. Nick's Knives, River's Edge Cutlery, PVD Vegas, PVK Vegas.
Wow.
Who else?
BRS.
BRS Knives.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's probably everyone. Cool.
I'm sorry you have to look at us while we do this now. Bye.
I'm going to stop recording.